Hi there, this is David Solomons, the storyteller. So different people say to me, tell a business story. Others like myths and personal stories, but in fact, they're often interwoven and sometimes the same stories, well, they cross different boundaries. So I've got one here for you that it looks like a myth, it smells like a myth, it feels like a myth, but if you just hang on a little bit, you know what? There's a business story in there waiting for you. So it's an ancient tale. It's it's been told and retold many different times and many different ways. And you know, here's my version of it. So an old man in rainbow-colored robes wandered the dusty roads, his white beard flowing like a river of moonlight. Wherever he stopped, wherever, people rushed. They rushed to welcome him. They filled his belly with warm bread and his cup with sweet, sweet wine. His ears with eager requests for more of his words. Whatever he said, they wanted to hear. And one evening at a village well, a beautiful woman confronted him, though her face was as lovely as the dawn breaking. And her eyes, they were deep as ocean depths. Her body as graceful as a young deer. She stood before him, rejected and alone. She had walked 1,000 roads, crossed deserts and forests, climbed mountains and forded rivers. And yet everywhere she went, everywhere, doors slammed shut. No one offered her water for her thirst or bread for her hunger. Children were hushed and hurried inside at her approach. Markets emptied when she arrived. Why? She demanded, trembling with anger and exhaustion. Why do they do that? Look at me. Am I not beautiful? Am I not perfect? Why do they feed you, shelter you, love you, while they bolt their doors against me? I speak only what is real, what is right, and yet they cannot bear to look at me. I do not understand what I have done wrong. I just don't understand. The old man studied her with gentle curiosity. Who are you, my dear, that speaks so boldly? I am truth, she said bitterly, though it seems that this is worth little in this rotten world. From now on, I will walk naked through their towns, and I will force them to look at me. Let them see what they fear. He shook his head gently. Nothing, he said softly, offends people more than being confronted with the naked truth. Nothing. His eyes sparkled then, and you know what? He smiled. I am Story, and now I understand why we meet at this crossroads. He opened his trunk of treasures and drew forth shimmering fabrics woven from dreams and from starlight. Here, he said, let me dress you in my art. For people fear naked truth, but they will embrace it when clothed in story. She hesitated and then nodded. When she draped herself in his garments, the world changed just like that. Doors opened, hearts softened. Together, they became welcome everywhere. And so they wandered the world, hand in hand, and as far as I know, they continue to do so today. And whenever you find a tale beautifully told, look closer. There in its folds lies a naked truth. And if you watch carefully, real carefully, you might catch a glimpse of her ocean-deep eyes, twinkling with ancient wisdom and winking back at you through story's clever disguise. And you entrepreneurs, marketers, salespeople and business leaders, this ancient wisdom It applies directly to you. Facts alone, they rarely persuade. Data without narrative falls on deaf ears. If you want people to truly listen to your pitch, your vision, and your strategy, wrap your truths in story. Your audience won't just hear your message, they'll feel it, remember it, act on it. And perhaps if you tell your story well enough, you might glimpse something remarkable. That moment when understanding dawns in their eyes, when truth, beautifully dressed, has finally found her way home. Thank you. Thanks for joining me for another story that just needed telling. If you enjoy this tale, well, there are plenty more where that came from. From courtroom battles with music legends to life lessons learned at 35,000 feet. Each story here will change how you see the world, just a little bit maybe. Hit subscribe to catch the next story, because sometimes the best tales find you when you least expect them.